What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. You can almost see my breath this morning. It's a bit chilly. It's a funny one this morning because I saw an article, Western Union testing Ripple XRP for cross-border payments despite being less bullish on crypto assets. And then I saw another one about digital assets and machine learning on another thing. So it's Western Union at one point actually brag that last year their system was 5 times cheaper than crypto to use. I'm wondering if it's the same now and if they've woken up to cross network yet, and the fact that they will be using it in the end, whether they want to or not. But anyway, let's have a little dive in that. So, Western Union is not giving up on the potential of cryptocurrency and continues to test the digital asset XRP. According to a 2020 research report from Credit Suisse, the money transfer giant is exploring whether the technology can boost the speed and lower the cost of international payments. Researchers say Western Union is testing and considering the use of Ripple, XRP in brackets, for cross-border payments in brackets, despite the fact that the company was initially less bullish on the technology. In June of last year, CEO said the company's early trials of XRP showed that using cryptocurrency was 5 times more expensive than using Western Union's in-house system. Interesting that most in-house systems are going to be just as fast as XRP, and then the cost. I struggle to see how it was still 5 times more expensive. I think someone was lying there. In February of 2019, the company's general manager of Asian Pacific, Molly Shia, said the company is strategically placing itself in a position to utilize crypto assets if it becomes clear that they are the next wave in international payments. When you think about it, cryptocurrencies, if those start to take off, we need to be ready. We need to be ready from a technology perspective. And we've got to be ready from a regulatory basis, and it has to be there. But we constantly have been looking for those trends where customers are looking, and make sure that you're ready to meet those needs and expectations. Cross-network payments, you muppet. The Credit Suisse report, which was released in January, says crypto assets are unlikely to gain consumer-to-business payments adoption, at least for the medium term. It cites difficulties with chargebacks and dispute processes, taxation, regulatory uncertainty, and price volatility as potential factors that could slow adoption. The report names BitPay, Libra, JPM Coin, R3, IBM, Worldwire, and Ripple as some leaders in the space, all pushing to utilize digital assets for remittance, cross-border payments. What a load of bullshit, mate. So, Ripple's executive, April the 12th, only a couple of days ago. This is probably on Ripple Insights, actually. Let me just check Ripple Insights so we get the official one and not the we reporting what they reported. I mean, which is what I do half the morning, but it's good to go to the source. It's good to get to the source at times, you know. Because you got the source at times, get it right from the source, get it from the horse's mouth, as they used to say. Get it from the horse's mouth, Cheryl. And I can't see fuck all from the 12th, so it didn't. Not on Ripple Insights. On the Daily Hodl, Ripple executive says automation, machine learning, and digital assets transforming international payments infrastructure. So suck on that, MoneyGram. Western Union, sorry, not MoneyGram. Suck on that, MoneyGram. You will fucking use it. Ripple's global head of banking says the coronavirus pandemic is highlighting the need for a more efficient international payments infrastructure. In a new post, they say the global money transfer market is primed to be revolutionized by new tech like automation, machine learning, and digital assets. To date, the remittance market has lagged behind in other parts of the payments processing industry and has been slow to adapt to the modern world. But that is beginning to change. In the past 5 years, the payments industry has seen greater change and disruption than it has in the previous 30. For instance, the UK and elsewhere in Europe, card payments have now overtaken cash for the first time ever. And in light of the coronavirus, the contactless transaction limit has been raised to support a decline in willingness to physically carry paper money. We don't have paper money anymore, bro. We have plastic money. We have washable money in the UK, mate. It ain't paper money anymore. So, sorry, terminology out, bruh. He says it's increasingly automated invoicing and settlement options are replacing the need for slow bookkeeping, ramping up settlement times, and helping companies keep accurate balance sheets. But when it comes to cross-border payments, he says advancements have largely remained the same since the 70s, with financial institutions utilising a correspondent banking model that requires numerous transactions and high fees. Delatine says the industry and consumers are now hungry for change. With e-commerce giants such as Amazon serving emerging markets like Latin America, Africa and Southeast Asia, it highlights a growing demand for disruptive payment technology. Now, as coronavirus simultaneously increases market uncertainty but requires more from payment providers to support customers' demands, it's never been more important to focus on robustness and reliability of services. The world quite literally depends on this, and you can go away, son. That's all that about, me. Right. Let's break this down before we go to work, because we're running late. It's 27 minutes past 7. Supposed to be on site in 20 minutes. So it takes me about 15 to get there, so I'm cutting it quite fine. But as price works, so I'm not selling my time on this job, selling my services, which is what we should be doing. We should be doing a job for a price, so I get a job done in whatever time it takes me to do it, and they give me a price. Not selling me hours for £13 an hour or £15 an hour or whatever. I'm selling me services. But let's break it down, man. Cross-border. It's cross-network, mate. That's what matters. Internet of value, bridging different networks. Western Union's always, everyone's going to scream and shout from the rooftop that their own ledger's the bad man, that their own ledger's the dumb one, and it's faster than this, and it's cheaper than that you want to use us. All going to say it. Half of it's going to be false advertising. Which one's actually the fastest? Which one actually goes anywhere in the world in 4 seconds? Which one is working with all the banks, institutions, enterprise? It's on a consumer level with a Zoom app and stuff like that. What Vietfin's doing in XRP Labs, you got Zoom and Forte and Spring, and they're doing everything. They've got their hands in all pots. And all them networks gonna need linking. It is what it is, guys. They're gonna need linking. It's about a cross network bridging, building a network of networks. As the W3C called it, a web of ledgers. They've known for 5 years, mate. They've had that on their website for 5 years, that they're building a web of ledgers, and people still talking about cross-border this and cross-border that. It's high time they started saying cross-network, because that's what it is. That's what the internet of value is, and that's what really truly matters. Not who's got the most reach. It's all measuring dicks like it was in the 90s. You know, AOL and Google and Amazon and everyone's just measuring dicks. See how far the reach is. Eventually, I'm start shooting some porn, aren't they? when they figure out who's the Don Juan, who's got the Mamba. Brad Garleyhouse coming in with his 13-inch Mamba changing the gauge. Remember that video? I don't know where that come from that day. But yeah, I'm gonna head into work, guys. Just it's every story can be seen as FUD or positivity, really. It's a bit strange. I don't understand why they're not just coming out and saying, look, there's an internet of value being built. It utilises bridge assets between networks of different value. It's going to enable you to send money anywhere, to anyone through any network, send anything of value in the end. And I just don't understand why they won't come out and start saying that. And at the end of the day, it's because they still want people selling it. They still want to push people out. They still want a little bit of control. They're making money off people getting wrecked. So try not to focus on price. Try not to look at it at all. Try to just get happy, keep accumulating, and just get on with our lives. Blue skies and that now. It's spring. It's time to start enjoying ourselves. Fuck, this lockdown bullshit needs to fucking stop. People need to be let out to live. What happens, happens. It's nature. Deal with it. Yeah? Let's get happy. I don't even any proof there is a virus there, mate, but let's not go into that road. Let's not go into that road, because someone might have lost someone and been told it was the virus, and I don't want to have to debate that they might have died of something else. So if you've lost someone through coronavirus, condolences. It's never easy losing a family member. We lost someone close to us not long ago, so yeah, sorry to condolences to you, but yeah, let's get happy, let's get positive, and if we have lost people, let's make the people we've lost proud, eh? Let's make them proud of how we move forward, especially with this technology that can change the flaming world. You know the danger. We love crypto, we love XRP, we love IOV, and we love you. Invest in the internet of value, invest in yourself, live long and hodl it, baby. Yeah, and enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.